The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. Our daily mission is to try to bring you some news that you could use. Today will be no exception to the rule. You can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. The website, obnradio.com, and the 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. Great show on last night. Coach Connell Nature Boy Maynard joined in with us, and Coach Eric Dooley on the Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union hotline. Some entertainment at its finest with the Nature Boy Ric Flair impersonations by Coach Maynard. You just gotta love it. Of course, Alabama A&M victorious over the weekend over the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff by the score of 40-33. Now as the East realigns itself as well as the West for the fall 2021 campaign, you gotta figure that from the East, A&M Bulldogs will get a chance to have an inside lane. And of course, on the west side, Alcorn would have an inside lane to what some are featuring already as a showdown between Alabama A&M and Alcorn for the fall championship game. Pine Bluff will have a lot to prove and say with regards of Alcorn coming back in. It's going to be very interesting to see how the West will be decided as far as projections go by the SWAC media. You would have to figure if there was a 1A and a 1B, just out of respect, 1A, Pine Bluff, they are the defending Western Division champions. 1B, Alcorn, they are the six-time defending used to be East champions transferring to the West. Although they didn't play in the spring, you can't discount them that much, can you? And then when you look at those who remain from the West, Southern University, who has a very well-stocked roster, and then I guess on principle and head-to-head competition, you would have to put Prairie View, then perhaps Grambling and Texas Southern, or Texas Southern Grambling, tomato, until they show themselves on the football field. On the eastern side of things, A&M, as we mentioned moments ago, then you have the likes of FAMU, Bethune-Cookman, and FAMU is coming in riding high on the wave, but Bethune-Cookman has had the answer for FAMU the past 9 out of 10 years. Then we can't forget Jackson State. We can't forget Alabama State, and there's Mississippi Valley. So all the talk will soon come to an end, and the rubber will meet the road. But we got football training, and we got so much more that will lead us to that time. Meanwhile, we have some baseball that is coming toward the crescendo of the regular season. The Prairie View A&M University Panthers are in the number 2 spot of the Western Division right now, as they were able to up Grambling in this weekend series. Grambling with a 1-game advantage in the loss column. So Prairie View still has to play Grambling yet again. Meanwhile, Southern is securing the number 3 spot. Texas Southern, number 4 spot, and Pine Bluff is in the number 5 spot, which rounds out the Western Division. On the Eastern Division, the runaway train in the likes of JSU, 20 games up, 0 down. Unbelievable. Alabama State is at a distant second. And then you have somewhat of a flip-flop going back and forth between A&M and Alcorn. Valley has 10 games to make up, but it's still a deep hole for Valley to have to try to climb out of. But that's why you play the games. Got a lot to cover on this week. Hopefully we'll hear from both basketball coaches of Prairie View, Coach Byron Smith and, of course, Coach Sandy Pugh, talk about their recruits signed and those who have entered the Hill by the way of the transfer portal. So put your seatbelt on, hold on tight. We've only just begun. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thank you guys so much for joining in with us. As always, you guys can check us out on the Twitter feed at The Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And for your listening pleasures on TuneIn, you can always check us out on TuneIn at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have 24-hour programming going on right there, besides our live events that you can catch on our phone lines. I've got to exit stage left for right now. My time is far spent, but until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.